Welcome to today's geography quiz. Get ready to test your brain with 50 exciting questions. Let's begin. Which country has the tallest people on average? Netherlands, USA, or Japan? Correct answer. Netherlands. Which country is known for having some of the shortest people? Bolivia, Guatemala, or Laos? Guatemala. Which country eats the most rice per person? Bangladesh, China, or Japan? Bangladesh. Which country eats the most chocolate per person? Germany, Belgium, or Switzerland? Switzerland. Which country is often ranked as having the cleanest air? Canada, Finland, or New Zealand? Finland. Which country often tops the list for dirtiest air? Chad, Nepal, or Vietnam? Chad. Which country drinks the most tea per person? UK, Turkey, or India? Turkey. Which country drinks the most coffee per person? Finland, Italy, or Brazil? Finland. Where is chewing gum famously banned? Japan, Thailand, or Singapore? Singapore. Which country legally requires guinea pigs to have friends? Switzerland, Austria, or Norway? Switzerland. Which country has the most public holidays? Thailand, India, or Nepal? Nepal. Which country works the longest hours on average? Japan, Mexico, or Germany? Mexico. Which country's people sleep the most on average? Netherlands, Canada, or Spain? Netherlands. Which country sleeps the least? USA, South Korea, or Japan? Japan. Where are nights hotter than many countries' daytime? UAE, Qatar, or Oman? Qatar. Which capital city has the coldest summers? Reykjavik, Oslo, or Helsinki? Reykjavik. Where does the sun not set for weeks in summer? Alaska, Iceland, or Tromsø, Norway? Tromsø, Norway. Which country drinks the most milk per person? Ireland, Finland, or Sweden? Finland. Which country eats the most cheese per person? Greece, France, or Italy? Greece. Which country has more bicycles than people? Denmark, Germany, or Netherlands? Netherlands. Which country has more saunas than cars? Finland, Sweden, or Estonia? Finland. Where are lunch breaks famously long? Italy, Spain, or Portugal? Spain. Which country has the most fast food outlets per person? USA, Canada, or New Zealand? New Zealand. Where do people almost always remove shoes indoors? Japan, South Korea, or China? Japan. Which place gets rain almost every single day? London, Masanram, or Manila? Mawsynram, India. Which capital city gets almost no rain at all? Cairo, Riyadh, or Lima? Lima, Peru's capital. Which country's people speak the fastest? Spain, France, or Italy? Spain. Which country has the most languages spoken? Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, or India? Papua New Guinea. Which country has most of its people living on islands? Philippines, Japan, or Indonesia? Indonesia. Which country eats the most instant noodles? South Korea, China, or Thailand? South Korea. Which country has the most tattoos per person? USA, Italy, or Brazil? Italy. Which country is often rated lowest for smiling at strangers? Finland, Poland, or Russia? Russia. Which country has the longest daily commute times? Brazil, UK, or France? Brazil. In which country do people shower the least often on average? Mongolia, China, or Japan? China. Where is the coldest permanently lived place on Earth? Canada, Greenland, or Russia? Russia. Which country drinks the most soda per person? Mexico, USA, or Chile? Mexico. Which country has the most elevators per person? China, Japan, or South Korea? Japan. Which country has the most roundabouts? UK, Spain, or France? France. Where do people eat dinner the latest at night? Spain, Italy, or Greece? Spain. Which country has almost no mosquitoes? Ireland, Iceland, or Norway? Iceland. Which country has the highest percentage of left-handed people? Canada, Australia, or Netherlands? Netherlands. Which country is known for least physical touch? UK, France, or Brazil? UK. Which country walks the most every day? Netherlands, Japan, or Denmark? Japan. Which country uses the most solar power per person? Spain, China, or Australia? Australia. In which country does snow fall in the desert? Chile, Iran, or Morocco? Chile. Where can loud toilet flushing at night be illegal? Germany, Switzerland, or Austria? Switzerland. Which country is famous for naturally pink lakes? Senegal, Bolivia, or Australia? Australia. Which country has the fastest public Wi-Fi overall? Singapore, South Korea, or Japan? South Korea. Which country recycles the most? Sweden, Japan, or Germany? Germany. Final question. Which country has the longest coastline in the world? Canada, Norway, or Chile? Canada.